MSP. You got to get your customers to spend more so that you can, protect them and make them more resilient. How would you talk to your customers as an MSP? What would be your angle with all this knowledge you have that almost no MSP has?
No, trust me, they haven't. I'm just wired. All right. Now, I love doing this. I love doing this stuff because it really forces you to think about the problem. So, actually, Christina and I were at an MSP conference, and we kind of got the same question. And I said, "Look, it goes back to my buddy Jesse Cole, because Jesse and I used to be in a mastermind group. We'd all meet once a year in Tennessee and stuff. But he thought about baseball differently. He thought about, what if we did this? What if we had a pitch clock? Guess who's got a pitch clock now? The major leagues, right? So here's the way I would approach this. You got to, you can't, oh, we have our ROI calculator. We have, go, everybody's seen that. You know what you need to do? I tell you, it would be something very as easily. It's coming to say, I've written the press release for you already. Here's what the press release says. It says, because we lacked MFA, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you put that into a real world thing. You write a press release with their name in it, and you say, you've got two choices. You can pay for the threat intelligence now. You can pay for the MFA now, which is going to cost you $1. Or you're going to get this. And what happens is you're going to pay that same dollar, but 10 times over. So it's, you either solve the problem now or you solve the problem later, but everybody's going to get hit with this. Nobody's immune from this. I sat in a national security briefing. John Carlin was the assistant attorney general for national security. And he gave me a stat at that time that shocked me. I mean, you kind of know it, but until he says it, he met with every Fortune 500 general counsel. Every Fortune 500 company has been breached. Every single one. And it's not, and by the way, they were spending in the wrong areas. So there is no easy answer, but I think sometimes it's getting out of using what everybody else does. Well, here's my framework, here's my calculator, and say, look, when I testified before Congress, there was one member of Congress, and I think he was out of Texas. He had the perfect line that I've used. I've stolen it and I've used it ever since. In government, we never seem to find enough time and money to do it right, but when it happens, we find enough time and money to do it over. You will end up doing it over. And